Good day. This is SOLIDWORKS Tutorial 1, Exercise 1. From this exercise, you will learn how to sketch using line features. You will learn how to add sketch relations, and you will learn how to add smart dimensions. Okay, when you turn on your SOLIDWORKS, usually first we will start with new, then we will start with part. Okay, for sketch, if you want to sketch any 2D sketch, usually we will use these sketch features. Okay, before we start any sketch, you must check on your drawing. Check what is the units system used for this sketch. This unit is mm. Go back to your SOLIDWORKS. Check what is the unit system that is suitable for your sketch. For mm, usually we will pick mmgs. Okay, so before we start to turn on the sketch features, first we will select one of the plane to start a sketch. So for this exercise, we will start from front plane. When you click front plane, it will pop up some option here. You can turn on sketch, or you can click on sketch under sketch features here. When you turn on the sketch features, you will find out the sketch will become axis sketch, and here you will have axis sketch symbol here. Now you start first sketch, so it will become sketch 1, and you will see origins at the middle of this plane. Okay, so what we're going to start, we will start with a line. So first we will start from the origin here. We will attach the first node of the line on the origin. Just click left click on your mouse, move your cursor. Okay, you will see if you want to place a line with the slopes, you will see the symbols. There is yellow colors with a straight line. It will missing. Okay, what is this? This is sketch relations. If you place the line horizontally, it will automatically add a sketch relation. It will place horizontal relation on this line. So I need this line in horizontal position. I will click again to place the second node. Okay, if you want to continue the sketch, you just move your cursor. When you move your cursors, you will see a yellow color discontinuous line. This yellow color discontinuous line is to help you to position. Let's say if you want to continue a horizontal line, you're going to place the second node here. If you want to place your line where it's perpendicular to the previous line, you can place on the discontinuous line here. If you place here, automatically it will add a horizontal, it's a vertical relations. So if you don't, you just click to place the next node, click, and at the end we go back to the origin here, place. When you have a complete closed sketch, the sketch it will become shaded gray color like this. Okay, if you want to stop the line features, you can click on the button here, so it will turn off. You click, it will turn on. Okay, if you want to exit features, you also can press escape key on the keyboard. Escape key, press, it will exit from the features. Okay, from here you will see all this line is blue in colors, mostly blue in colors. What does it mean? If line with blue in colors, you will see the status here at the bottom here is show under define. Under define means your line, you don't fix any length. So if I click on the node here and then I hold the key and then I move, I drag, it can simply change positions, it can simply change the dimensions. It means all this line don't have any smart dimensions. So let's say after this, how are we going to add relations? This one, you will see line 1 is in horizontals. If you click on this line, it will show exiting relation horizontals. You also can add any relation that you want. You can check under here, add relations. Okay, give you examples. Let's say this line and this line, we need to add in a 90-degree relations. So what we can do, you press and hold the control key on the keyboard. Press and hold the control key. Then it's allow you to select first line, then select second line. Okay, now you can release the control key. Then now you have selected line 2 and 3. Exiting relation, you do not have any relation, so you don't see any green symbol like this. So to add relations, you can find what is the relation. Perpendicular relation, you can click on perpendicular relation. So now you will see it will show you a perpendicular relation symbol here. Mean these two lines, click confirm. You can check. Click on the line. Let's see. We want to add 145 line. It will pop up angle like this, but you need to click to place the angle 445. Press confirm. Okay, why it become like this? Because let me turn on this sketch dimension, because we don't add any dimensions for the length. So to add dimensions, smart dimension for the length, we click on smart dimensions. Let's say the line here, click, we place 60 here. You can press enter, then 60 is fixed. 75 is here. Okay, when you place dimension, need to beware, because if you place the dimensions like this, it will be the height for the slope. The smart dimension you place for the length for the line, you must make sure your smart dimension is parallel. The dimension is parallel to the line. 75. Okay, so it needs to make sure it's parallel. So for this, it's 88. And here, okay, beside you can place dimension, just click the line, select the line. You also can select between two nodes. Use smart dimensions, click on the first node, then second node. It also will appear smart dimension like this. So if let's say, if you not place the smart dimension parallel to your line, what happened? Let's say this is 55. If I do a smart dimensions, I do a measurement, you see, it's different. The length of this line actually is 55.75. If you not put the smart dimension parallel to the line, so it will be wrong. So how we can remove the smart dimensions? You click select the smart dimensions, press delete key on the keyboard to remove the smart dimensions. Okay, so I will place the dimension 55. Okay, then we continue. We can place the angle here, 120. Okay, once, let me turn off smart dimensions. Once all the line fixed with angles, fixed with smart dimensions, you will find out all the line it turn become black in colors. And you can see the status of the sketch at the bottom, fully defined. If fully defined, if you click any of the node, you are unable to move or change the positions, the dimension of the line. Okay, just now you learned how to add relations. So how to remove relations? If you want to remove, let's see, here is 90 degree between the line. Let's see, if I don't want to add relation, but I need to add smart dimensions, what I can do? If I insist to place 90 degree here, when I click, you will find out the dimensions, it become a driven dimensions. Okay, and also these dimensions is gray in colors. So what is the difference between the dimension gray in colors and black in colors? If the dimension is active, it will be black in colors. If you use smart dimension, you double click, it will pop up a small window. It allows you to change any value. It allows you to change the value of the dimensions. If gray in color, if you double click, it's not allow you to change the dimension, because this dimension is controlled by the relations. If you not remove the relations 90 degree, you are unable to change any value of these angles. So now I hit delete, remove first. So how are we going to remove the relations? You click one of the line with the relations. Under here, you select the perpendiculars, so it will highlight the relation here. Then right click, you delete. Don't delete all, because you delete all, you will remove whatever's exiting relation here. So you just click delete. Okay, once you delete, you will see here we don't have any perpendicular relations. Your sketch back to underdefined, so you can see when you move the angle, it can easily change. So this is how you remove the relations. Now we add 90 degree here. Okay, now your 90 degree is not a driven dimension, so you can change whatever dimension that you want. Okay, how about to add a circles? We need a circle at the middle. So here, beside, I need to turn off the smart dimension. Beside line, we can sketch a circles. For the circles, we must click. First time is to place the center point of the circles. You move your cursors, you will see a circle appear. Click second time is to place the circles. So you need to click first time to place the center point. Second time is to place what is the size of the circles. Then, what is the size that you want? 25. So you click smart dimensions. Click. Then we place 25. So the symbol appears before the value. This symbols means diameters. Okay, the diameter is 25. Okay, now let me turn off the smart dimensions. Okay, the position of your circles is not fixed, so you can move it around. If you check on the exercise here, how we fix the position of these circles, we use a center line, or we call it a construction line. Okay, the construction line we will place at the midpoint of this line at the bottom here. The midpoint of this line will be 30 from the, we measure from the edge here. Okay, we go back to SOLIDWORKS. Okay, where we can find the center point here? The center point we can find under here. Under line, you can see, you can turn on, you have other options, sorry. We have other option here. Center line. So, we start the center line from the center point of this circle. Click to place the first node. Second node, how you're going to find the midpoint of the bottom line here. Okay, you move your cursors, you touch the line, just touch, don't click, it will appear a yellow colors square. This yellow color square is the midpoint of the line. If you point on here, it will have a midpoint. Let's say if you point here, you will have, or it will show a midpoint. Okay, you point, when they appear the midpoint, you just move the line to midpoint, click, and then it will place the node on the midpoint. Okay, if you want to stop from continue the center line, just press escape key on the keyboard. Done. Okay, now if you check the drawings, this center line is verticals in relations, so you can click on the center line or construction line. Why I call it as construction line? If I select the line black in colors, here option for construction is unticked. If you click for the center line, the option is for constructions. Okay, then we put the measurements, 40, maybe we put a relation first. Click on the center line, verticals. When I click vertical, you will see it will move to vertical position. Then here we put 40. Okay, seeing is a midpoint. If you do a measurements between the node here, it will be 30. If you insist to place the dimensions, it will become a driven dimensions. So we don't need any driven dimension. I will press cancel. Okay. Okay, so escape. To save this exercise, you just find this symbol, save. Put the names, exercise 1, examples, then save. Okay, so this is how you save. Okay, if you want to look for what is the areas, so you can go under evaluations, measure. Okay, because this is one of the quiz, so maybe I change the dimensions here so you don't get the actual answer. Okay, so let's say show you examples. You can go measure. Sorry, I think it's not under measure. Click on here. I think it's not under measure. Sorry. You can go under section properties. It will show you areas. So what is the area of the sketch? So for this measure, we can do any measurement. Let's say I want to check the angle here. Click between this line and I click create sensor. Sorry, continue again. Do a measurement history. Okay. Oh, okay. Under here you can see, you can find the angle here. Okay. Okay. So you can find a section properties. You can look for the area of the sketch. So if let's say you have accidentally exit sketch mode, your sketch, it will become gray colors. All the smart dimension, it will missing. So if you insist to add smart dimension here, it will tell you this is a driven or a inactive dimensions. So you cannot do anything with this. So you need to check if you accidentally exit from the sketch mode. You need to look back for your sketch and continue edit sketch. Okay, so for here you can add relation, you can edit. Okay, so that's it for this exercise.